Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We get ready for the second half, and welcome to hopefully the new stream. We were just talking about it off air a little bit. Chad was trying to use his cell phone, and it wasn't working for him, and so that's part of the problem. Is our service for any of these live streams does operate off of cell service. So hopefully,
and it is terrible here in the stands.
And you know what? I've never had cell issues in Pauls Valley before, so I don't know what's going on there, but troublesome up here. So hopefully it's better at home for you, ladies and gentlemen. If it's not, I apologize. Unfortunately, there's just not much we can do about the cell signal outside of going and building our own cell tower. So,
well, you know, kind of like like Gabe always used to tell me, Dad, you're taking all the Wi-Fi. Maybe they're using it all on the opposite side.
They've got
of
it
the
all over there
for
them.
That's what
it
is.
So I did ask. I texted. So you guys weren't aware that the superintendent. I'm sure you are both aware. The superintendent at Pauls Valley, Davis alum Brett Knight.
Yep.
I actually messaged him last week and was like, hey, you know, we've always done the broadcast from the stands on the Pauls Valley game. I don't know. You guys got like a double-decker, actually, I guess if you look at a triple-decker broadcast booth. I was like, is there space over there for us? He was like, oh, yeah. It's just a shared space with the coaches. And I don't like to interfere with our coaches.
No, me neither.
So gladly we let them have the space. We came over here, but I was worried, you know, how big it was. And looking over there, I believe it's the third deck is the shared space.
Wow.
I don't know that we would have fit in there.
Dude, I don't know that they fit in there. It looks like they got room for about two people up there.
Yeah, that's crazy. It looks a little safer than Colgate's.
Hey, and you guys remember my love for being in an elevated position way above everybody anyway. So
yes.
I think I'm all right here.
All right, exactly. But anyways, so we get ready for the second half. Panthers on top after the first half of play, 17-7. Wolves doing what they needed to do offensively for the most part. You know, fell a little bit short there in that last series they had the ball, but Pauls Valley defensive is where we got to see some the Wolves got to come out and make some changes.
Yeah.
And I don't know so much that it's changes that we got to do something different. We just got to make tackles. We got to deny space to Knighton for sure. And then, you know, Grimmett, did he have
been
one?
Quiet. I think he's
one
just
pass,
had that one catch.
right? But predominantly offensive has been Knighton for them.
Well, and again, you know, until we stop it, it should be. You know,
100%.
At this point, keep feeding him the ball.
We've said that in numerous games where Rawls been our workhorse. You know, and not even just Brendan, but before that it was Lane, and you go back to the days of Braden Ruth and all them, and Summers, and I mean, when it's working, you do it.
Yeah, you keep feeding the monster, man.
And so I would not expect any changes from the Pauls Valley side of the football. They're going to keep feeding that number one as much as possible. Davis is just going to have to swarm him fast and start getting him before he's able to get that full head of steam going.
You know, I'd love to see how many yards that guy's had after first contact. You know, because, man alive, he's made a lot of kids miss in this game.
Watching that game last week against Lindsay with him in it, a couple of plays, I felt like he was not even looking for open space. He was looking for a guy to hit.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And would run across the field to go find him. You know, tough kid, super fast kid. But definitely going to have to get to him faster and deny him the edges as he makes his way out.
So we got about 3 minutes before the start of the second half there. Pauls Valley Band just kind of got off the field. So we got a couple minutes here before this second half gets started. But so what do you want to see from us offensively here in the second half?
I obviously want to put points on the board, but at the same time I want to see us – I like the – you know, long,
I like
methodical.
what we were doing, yeah.
Long, methodical drive down the field. You know, heavy dose of Rawls. You know, 3 or 4 yards a play. I would like to see that again. They got some big guys in the cornerback and safety positions. Right now, if Rawls is getting us those yards, if Melton's getting those yards, those kinds of things, I'm okay. Dak's picking up those yards. Man, let's keep the ball on the ground and move the ball down the field.
Yep, I agree with you on that. Chad, what about you, man?
Slow, methodical, ball control offense, and keep Pauls Valley's offense off the field.
100%.
I am there with you. And again, we're built to play that style of football. So,
yeah.
Well,
sure.
when we're doing that, our boys are playing one side of the ball.
100%, yeah.
And there's a whole lot of difference between pushing on somebody and being pushed on.
Yep, sure.
And I'd much rather our Wolves be doing the pushing this second half.
Yep. I think we figured stuff out offensively as the game went on. Early in the first quarter, we kind of showed the jitters there of the first game. We kind of got our feet underneath us about middle of the first quarter. Maybe it was leading into the second quarter, but from that point on, I thought we played pretty well offensively.
Yeah, I mean, you take away the first half of the first quarter, and this is a close ball game.
Yep.
Because I don't think our boys were up to the – you brought up a great point earlier. Last week, Pauls Valley did have a game. Our boys had 2 scrimmages. So they hadn't gotten really up to game speed.
Yep.
And there's a difference in that. So I think we've adjusted. I'm excited. We get the ball. We come out. I want to see us chewing up the yardage, 3-4 yards at a time.
Yep.
Go down the field and put some points on the board, and then get a defensive stop and do it again.
So 1:21 to go here before the start of the second half. Wolves will receive the second half kick. And again, we kind of took those punches early. They scored those 14 points their first 2 series, went back-to-back touchdown, and from that point on, the Wolves played pretty well defense. Gave up the field goal there before half, but I think we were all happy that it was only a field goal. After having a 1st and goal at the 7.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, 3 good stops.
Played again. We knew what was coming. We just hadn't been able to stop it until those 3 plays, and on those 3 plays, stopped it all 3 plays. So
absolutely. And you know what? I think we had a turnover in there that we didn't get credit for.
Yeah, could have been.
I mean, hard to say from this vantage point because we're not up above looking down, but there were some Davis Wolves out there excited that it might have been on the ground. So, that bodes well, too. That means they put a hit on that young man that made him cough up the ball.
Yep.
So, hopefully we can get another 1 or 2 of those licks in, and it'll bounce our way. Y'all heard any scores around the area?
I have not.
You're going to make me look, aren't you?
I don't know if you'll be able to look with the cell service in the area, but
we're going to try it out. Can you
give
just
it a shot?
I heard a couple people, Plainview putting it on Long Grove, I think from what I understood. Then Sulphur running with Washington.
Okay.
3rd quarter, last I heard.
2 of our future opponents.
I got the clock. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so 4th quarter, Washington leading Sulphur 14-12, so that's a heck of a game. See what we can get in our classification here first. A little 2A2 coming our way. Maybe. So in our classification, so one or the other, either ranked number 1 or number 2, depending on which poll you're looking at, with us being the other team. Mayan is leading Eufaula 34-25. So Eufaula is usually a pretty traditionally good team. So that's a good win if they're able to come up with it. Ringling beating Atoka 12-6. I was not overly impressed with Ringling when they came in. So we're going to see what they do as the year goes on. Maybe that was a bad showing. Dibble, who's a team coming up, is actually leading number 2 Minko 28-6.
Okay.
Wow. So again, Dibble. So I can tell you, I've got a lot of family that live in Dibble, and I'll tell you they were very surprised that they were ranked as low in the district as they were.
Really?
They thought that they were a 2 or 3 place in the district.
Okay.
So again, and maybe that score shows that because again, Minko is Class A, but Dibble has not beat them in a long, long time. So that's a big win if they're able to come up
sometimes
with
that being ranked a little lower, is that just that motivation you need to go get those wins?
So Wynnewood beating Comanche 14-0, which is kind of a big deal. It's been a while since Wynnewood has started the season 1-0. So back deep, Jackson Wright's going to return this kick. Got a little bit of yardage. Oh, he caught the ball up at the end. Let's see if he was down, able to come up with it.
He lost the ball. I'm pretty sure he took that guy that was trying to tackle him. I'm pretty sure he took him out in the process.
So that
ran him over.
That does. I don't know if have you guys. Yeah, Carter is out there. It just it does make me wonder why Wright was out there. So I thought Carter got a little dinged up in the first half, and he might have. You know, he had a good first half. So
he had some good catches.
So 1st and 10 for the Wolves.
Ball on the 20.
20-yard line. So. Handoff's going to be a straight handoff this time to Rawls. Gain of about 2
I was
or
going to
3.
say about 2.
So 2nd down and 8 now at the 22-yard line. So Dalton Heffley out wide here. Quarterback's going to look to keep. We got a flag. Quarterback cuts back against the field. He's going to pick up a first down, but that flag I think is at the line of scrimmage. So I think that's going to be a hold.
Going to be a hold.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that is what we got. We got a holding. So again, we're going to have to quit shooting ourselves in the foot here.
Yeah.
So that's going to move it back here after that holding penalty. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and now about 18, I think, from the 14-yard line. So going backwards now. So that is not what we want to see. And kind of like when we were down around the end zone there, you know, the 2nd and 18 are not a play that I like a lot of the play calls for.
No.
Not because we can't execute them, but because that's not a real easy play to pick up, especially with our brand of offense. Flex bone look. Quarterback's going to run a reverse here, looking to get downfield. So that time looks like he in on that carry is going to be number 1, Dakota Carter. So, again, with him running that reverse, that's probably a good sign that he's probably fine.
Yeah.
We picked up, didn't pick up a whole lot. Picked up 5 on that, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and 13. Ball at the 17-yard line. It's a big down, guys. We need to pick up some yardage, maybe a first down here, because we don't want to give them the ball back midfield if we can avoid it. So 10:23 to go in the 3rd quarter.
We got to go.
Quarterback's going to drop back, looking to throw the ball. Up, through into double coverage.
Not a single flag.
No flag on that one. Incomplete pass is going to bring up a 4th and 13. Again, got to give our quarterback a little more time to throw there.
Yeah.
I think, it was a little bit slower developing play, but I think there was some room to run there if he can complete the pass. Punt team is out on the field, so Owens in to punt this ball. They've got 2 guys back, and again, he's going to kick it out of bounds. He shanked that one. Unfortunately, that's a real short punt.
Short field.
Maybe a 10, 15-yard punt. So they're going to have the ball deep in the Wolves' territory.
That's about a
10 yard, yeah. Again, came off the side of his foot there.
Yeah.
They were trying to keep the ball away from Knight, and he was one of the 2 people back deep to return that. And again, just kind of kicked it off the side of his foot, trying to directionally punt it. So 1st and 10 now for Pauls Valley. They're going to start at the Wolf 25-yard line. So again, great field position for Pauls Valley, looking to build on that 17-7 lead.
Nick Pruitt in their safety position, just coming off the sideline.
Yep. Again, I'll tell you what, he's going to get in the end zone just like that.
That's the first one. Y'all may tell me if that's the first one he ran full out.
No,
Yeah.
he went. That
he went then.
As soon as he got that space, I was like,
Yeah.
they're not going to catch him. That's a touchdown.
Yeah.
So just like that, Pauls Valley able to punch that 25-yard touchdown run in. So that's Knighton's third touchdown on the night. First two of the 1-yard variety. This one a 25-yarder, 23-yarder. So they're going to try and kick this extra point. 9:53 to go in the third quarter. Looks like it's good. So just like that, Pauls Valley able to add to their lead, now leading 24-7. Knighton with his third touchdown run on the evening. And again, that was a one-play drive for 25 yards again. That's why we got to stay out of those penalties. Again, kind of put us in a bad position where we had to punt the ball, miss-hit the ball, and again, short field. They immediately are able to score off of it.
2nd and 18 is a rough way to start.
It is. It's tough. So let's see if our guys can keep their heads up. 24-7 again. A lot of game left. Very little gone here in the second half. I'd like to still see us stay in the game plan, though. You know, I'm not ready to change yet.
Oh no, no.
So don't panic. Stay in the game plan. Control the clock.
Well,
see if we
staying
can
in
get
the
back.
game plan, you know, that controls the clock. It keeps our offense off the field.
That's
we
it.
Just gotta,
Yep.
we just got to chew up some yards.
Yep. Dig into this lead a little bit and see what we can do in the fourth quarter is what we're going to have to do. Or I guess we could do some one-play scores and
there you go.
be right there. So Pauls Valley leading 24-7, 9:53 to go in the first quarter. First half. I cannot talk today. What is going on, man? So how about the third quarter?
There you go.
I like it. Deep kick here. Again, it's going to be fielded by Wright. Wright's going to have it at the 10, 15. He's got a little bit of room to run. 20, 25 still on his feet. Oh, we got a late flag. I think that's going to be on them.
It was. He slapped our player across the face as they were kind of, separating a little bit.
Boy, that's dumb.
And you know what? That's how it started last time for us.
Yep.
We got a few penalties to aid us down the field, and then we started moving.
So about a 15, 20-yard return there. It's going to get 15 yards added on top of that. So Wolves are going to start pretty good field position here on their second drive of the half.
What? It's only a 5-yard penalty?
I don't know how that's.
Wow.
I thought it was personal foul, but apparently it was not.
Okay.
Is what it is, but first and 10 now from the 35-yard line for the Wolves.
I'm seeing double tight.
Yep, there it is. I've been waiting for it. So, again, we're going to motion and be more inline, more of a power look now. Rawls in at Wildcat. He's going to keep the ball like Knight did earlier, and he's going to power through. He's first down and some. Going to get down to right at midfield. And again, that's what I want to see. I want to see us lean on those workhorses, man. So Wolves now first and 10 at the 49-yard line. So after that long run by Rawls, started at the 25, so about 14 yards on that carry. Again, back into motion, back into the Wildcat. Owens is going to split out wide. Rawls is going to carry again. Oh, that's how he
my goodness.
ran over a guy. And again,
he's not going to step up there next time.
Nope. Hey, I'll tell you what. The physicality has came out of the Wolves here in the second half. So nice 5-yard run there on first down. And again, the guy that made that tackle, he's going to be feeling that one for a little bit.
Who, what, and where?
Wow.
That's what he's wondering right now.
Wolves now on the Pauls Valley side of the field at the 47-yard line, 2nd and 5.
We got to go. We got to go.
So here we go. Wolves see what we're going to do here. Flexbone look up. We're going to motion back into the Wildcat again. So again, looking a little power sweep. Rawls is going to pick up the first down again. Boy, they've had no answer for that so far.
No.
All right. Hey, do it again.
Yeah, keep it. Hey,
do it again.
I've said it. Feed the monster, man.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going.
They're not.
They've
We're
got
moving
no
the ball
answer right now
They
for
can't
it.
stop it. The one kid that tried to get on the tracks and stop it got derailed.
And
they're going to call timeout. They've had enough of it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they've had enough of it because they were getting gouged on that one.
Hey, to me, that works in our favor because Brendan Rawls was actually on the sideline.
Oh, no,
now.
so
he was having a breather, and we were going to have to run a play without him. Now all of a sudden you've got it where he can go back in after getting a little bit of a breather, and we'll run it again.
Yep. And again, I think you're going to see them make some adjustments because they were getting gouged on those.
I say let them. Let's keep
agree.
doing it
until they stop it. You keep doing it. We've all three said that numerous times. So here it is.
But mark of a good coach, if that's happening to you, you better call timeout and get your defense back together.
You make adjustments and try to stop it as much as possible.
So lot better second series than the first series on this one.
Yeah, definitely.
And again, I'll tell you this, they've got a lot of big kids, but the group they have out there out front right now are not the biggest group of guys. They're a little undersized.
They got speed though.
So Rawls is still on the sideline at this point.
So again, it's going to be another Wildcat look. But this time the tailback is going to be, was it Melton? I can't tell who it was. There wasn't a whole lot available to him there. Digby.
So they made that adjustment.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw it, but they shifted their D-line this way.
Yep.
But with a double tight end, that could work against you.
It could, because you can always go backside, which is what I think you're going to see at some point. So gain of 1 there. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line after Digby's run. And again, I like that the concept was we're going to keep that pressure on.
Who's the back now? Is this Rogers?
I can't see who that is. That is 28. That's
Rogers.
Actually, that's
Creed
Jackson, isn't it? Or is that? Let's see who we got here. That was 28 there as the
28 is Creed Rogers.
Creed Rogers, and so the freshman getting a little run there at fullback. Again, looks like we've went a heavy diet of. So again, are we in 4-down territory?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, well, most definitely.
So here we go. We're going to see if we stay in this or if we move around. No, this time we're going to go a heavy set. Quarterback is going to stay in. Looking to throw the ball downfield.
He's
got a guy open.
He's open.
Ball comes out. Missed through. We had him open too.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up a 4th and 7. Again, that was a play we'd like to have back right there.
Yeah, Melton standing out there with nobody within 5 yards of him.
Hard throw on the move. I would like to see Dax be able to kind of set his feet and kind of throw the ball there, but couldn't really do it because of the rollout.
They're going to send the punt team out.
So punt team is going to come out there. I think I go for it here, guys. There we go. Punt is going to come down. Good punt. Took a Pauls Valley bounce there, but so here comes the defense back out on the field. So 1st and 10 for again, good drive that time. We're leading 24-7. They will start at the what looks like about the 15-yard line. So Knighton's going to take it out on the edge. Again, I'll tell you what, those guys on the edge look, I mean, it looks like some holding almost every play. I hate to say that, because it sounds like sour grapes, but it's maybe it's just the way they're engaging. It is what it is, but nice run that time by Knighton. Picks up about 9. He's going to bring up a 2nd and 1 from the 26-yard, or at the 26 now. Little double tight end look this time. Again, it's going to go to 9. He's got a couple lead backs in front of him. See what the Wolves can do here. This is going to be a good play for them. Going to pick up a first down. Nice play that time, kind of getting everybody out in front of him. So 1st and 10 for Pauls Valley now. Ball at the 36-yard line. Again, I got a feeling we're about to see a bubble screen here, guys, especially if we're going to leave one guy out on the island with those 3 people. Can't. I don't think we can do that with Knighton in there in the bubble screen piece. I think we got to roll. We got to move our defense out. That time, Knighton is the decoy for it, but not before. I think he picked up it's going to be a 2nd down.
Yeah.
Gain of about 6. Again, coach. Handoff's going to go to Knighton. Oh, nice move right there. We should have had him for a loss and able to kind of pick up that first down after the fact. We got juked out of our shoes on that one.
Yeah, we did. Well, they had contact with him. They just couldn't get him wrapped up, and he was able to get around it.
So 1st and 10 now for Pauls Valley at the Davis 48-yard line. Got to see the defense rise up. We're starting to look pretty dejected out there. So
there you go.
There we go. Got a flag late. Let's see what that is.
The hold number 54. He took Idleman down, basically grabbed him, threw him down, and laid on him.
Good play that time anyway by the defense. So.
Yeah. That started right in there with a nose guard.
Nope. Okay, I was going to say they're moving the other way.
No, that definitely a holding call.
Yep, here we go.
Okay.
It's going to move them back on the Pauls Valley side of the field, which is good. We a first snap, so a little quick option out on the edge. Oh my gosh, had an opportunity to really kind of stop them there, but nice job picking up about 10 on that first down play.
Yeah, Knighton coming back onto the field.
Actually, maybe a gain of about 6 or 7, it looks like. So
I thought he got further than that.
I did too. I thought it was closer to the original line of scrimmage. So bring up a 2nd and 13 from the 42-yard line. So 3:53 to go in the 3rd quarter. Pauls Valley leading 24-7. Knighton split out wide. That's where he's going. You got him on a go route. Oh, we just got lost in coverage there.
Yeah.
So touchdown pitch and catch to him. We knew. I knew as soon as the ball was snapped where it was going, but get beat over the top on the long touchdown throw, 49-yard touchdown, and just like that, Pauls Valley is starting to pull away, guys.
Yeah, they are.
So play that series that started all the way back at their own 15-yard line is going to be another touchdown for Pauls Valley. Extra point is up, and it is good. Again, we've got to start. We got to start getting back into this game a little bit, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the way to do it is the double tight, but we can't hurt ourselves, shoot ourselves in the foot with penalties.
Yep.
Because if we let their offense on the field, we haven't been able to stop them so far. Well, right before the half we did, but we haven't since. So.
And again, it's one of those things. We've had a lot of kids play. Unfortunately, the kid that got beat on that last touchdown, he was in, kind of given some minutes. And again, those things happen.
Still 15 minutes to go in this one, 15 and a half.
So here is the kick. Deep kick here. It's going to be fielded by Wright. It's going to take a bounce. He's going to take it off the hop. Oh, ball's on the ground. He did the right thing, which is just kind of fall on the ball there. I thought it was going to bounce over his head, so he's lucky he's able to kind of recover it there, come up with it. Tries to make something happen, just unable to on that one.
So they're kicking it away from the guy that's back, kicking it away from him, making him race over, try to field it.
Yep. You can counter that if you move a second guy back there and make it where you got, you can't directionally kick that. But
right.
you lose one of your up backs, but, that is a way to counter that if we decided to.
Well, if there's one of the things they'll pick up from film, that might be one of them.
Sure. So here we go. Wolves are going to line up flex bone look this time. Handoff's going to go underneath. And again, nice run that time. See who the tailback is there. That was a good run. I think that's Rawls in at that carry. Good pick up there. Pick up of about 9 on that first down play. Again, Wolves had first and 10 at the 7.
That's not good. Melton coming off a little.
Yeah. Ball's at the 15-yard line. Going to pick up a first down there. Nice run. Again, Rawls going to pick up the first down there. First and 10 for the Wolves. Wolves now at the 23-yard line, first and 10. Oh, looking to throw the option out on the edge, but our option guy was not in the play.
Yeah.
It's kind of a busted play there. A speed option. Option man had to help lead block.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody there. Dax kind of turned to almost, you're glad he just realized there was nobody there and able to pull the ball back in instead of looking for that pitch and actually pitching it to nobody.
So 2nd and 15 after that loss. Ball at the 18-yard line. Again, Rawls with the carry there. He's going to pick up some positive yardage. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 9 after that carry. Ball at the 23-yard line. So again, kind of back to that original line of scrimmage now. Ethan Rushing's going to split out wide there. Quarterback's going to throw the ball downfield. Kind of a missed throw there. I don't know if we ran the wrong route or if the ball just kind of went out the wrong way, but kind of threw it in between 2 receivers downfield there.
Yep. Well, observation. When we ran off the top, we pound this thing out.
So punt's going to take a Davis roll. It's going to come down at about the 43-yard line. Pauls Valley will start over at their own 43, leading 31-7. So now it's kind of the time to see what Davis is made of right here. You know, it's a minute left in the third quarter. So quick pitch out on the edge. See, guys, that's we had the play strung out pretty well. We gotta deliver a hit there. We can't let the guy get upfield.
Yeah, well, from initial contact, we gave up 4 yards.
Yep.
And that's really been the story all night long. You know, initial contact's been right there at the line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit behind, and then not being able to stop it let them bounce off, bounce back inside.
So second down. They've got it second and 3, but that's quite a bit more than 3. It looks like
Yeah,
second
that's
about
second
7.
6, 7.
So again, handoff's going to go to Rawls, or he's going to go to, I said to Rawls, he's going to go to Knighton. Again, played well by the defense that time. And I'll tell you what, they stuck him at the end, which is what we wanted. I don't know what we're going to get called 15-yard penalty there, but I don't know what we did on that one. Something had to be said.
Yeah.
Again, we had an opportunity there to have a good stop, a good drop, and unfortunately get a penalty at the end there. Personal foul, so. So another 15-yard penalty. Again, we have not played with very much discipline tonight, guys.
No.
I think is that our second or our third personal foul? So 8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pauls Valley leading 31-7. Oh, there we go. There's a flag. I think that's a makeup call because I think they threw that one at the line of scrimmage there. Holding offense. So that's going to move it back 10 here. So it is now the fourth quarter. Wolves trailing 31-7. Start of the fourth. Ball is at midfield exactly at the 50-yard line. And they've got it. They say it's at the 50. It looks like the 45 to me.
Yeah.
So I keep making the mistake of reading the scoreboard. I'm going to learn one of these days because apparently they don't know where the ball is at.
Well, it's fixing to go from one 45 to the other 45.
That's exactly right. We're going to see if it's, well, according to the scoreboard, it's still at the 50.
Still at 50, okay. They have 3 50-yard markers on the field.
As long as they don't put the 55,
we'll be all right.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'd like to see that. I don't know that I've seen that one before. I think I might have said that one time, but I don't know if that's the same.
I'm pretty sure you and I both have said that at some point or another.
So first down, if that's actually right. 1st and 20 now for Pauls Valley. Ball again at the 45-yard line. We need to bow up here, boys. Need to bow up and get off the field.
Well, again,
see what we can do on offense.
31-7 going in fourth quarter. Pauls Valley still has the first team out. So.
Well, and I don't blame them. I mean, at this point, still somewhat of a ball game, although, Pauls Valley is pulling away. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Coach is out on the field challenging something.
Thinking maybe it was second down instead of first?
Maybe. 1st and 15 is where they've got it at right now, so. So Knighton's going to carry. He's going to carry the ball, makes the guy miss. Oh, can't let that guy get in the open field again. Short of the first down, but not by much.
44 made a last-second tackle there.
There you go. We know that kid. It's going to bring up a 2nd and about 7.
Yep.
Their scoreboard says 5, but looking at it here, there's no way that's 5 yards.
That ball's also on the 35.
Like I said, I've stopped looking at their scoreboard.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's a 37. But
you know what? I'd give you that.
Yeah. So, again, trying to get it out on the edge. Played pretty well by the defense
Good
there. He's going to
job.
be brought
Good
for a
job.
loss.
Good job by Dakota Carter.
Yeah, it really came up, kind of shot out of a cannon there.
Loss of 5 yards. Going to make it
3rd and 10.
Yeah. From the 40.
It looks like it, yeah. Sure.
Hey, look at the scoreboard.
The scoreboard's right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Way to go.
They must be listening to the broadcast.
Gold star for you. So 3rd and 10 from the 40-yard line. So let's see what we got
take
here.
a timeout.
Yep.
2 seconds on the play clock.
Maybe they're going to see, maybe they're in a spot where if they can pick up enough positive yardage here on 3rd down, they go for it on 4th.
Right.
Again, you can't do that if you get pushed back another 5 yards because of penalty.
Right. Good point.
So let's see what we got here. Let me see what's going on in the old Sulphur-Washington game.
Just for grins and giggles.
Yep. Just we got a second here. So let's see. Let's hopefully the broadcast. Hopefully it will allow me to do this. Let's see what we got here. Maybe. All right, so quarterback's going to draw back, throws a little screen pass, just kind of has to airmail it because there's just nothing open there. So in Sulphur, Washington, we have got, and maybe it'll pull up here. It's never easy, right? The one you want to see, it's buried in there. So 21-21 in overtime between Sulphur and Washington.
Wow, did go to overtime. Okay.
Yep, is in overtime right now. So number 1 Washington versus 3A's number 1, or excuse me, 3A's
number 3.
Number 3 versus 2A's number 1. And that's 2A1, which is a different division than Davis. Davis is in 2A2. Ball's going to roll out of bounds at about the 12-yard line, 13-yard line. Wolves will take over here. 10:18 to go, trailing 31-7. All right, let's see if we can get some offense rolling again here. Wolves will start this drive on their 14-yard line. Handoff goes to Rawls there for a short gain. It's be a gain of about 3 yards on that first down play. It's going to be 2nd down, and they're going to mark him a gain of 2. Gain of 3. I guess they did do it. So Rawls is going to carry again. He's got a little room to run. Going to pick up the first down there. And again, that guy didn't want any part of hitting him high. He's like, I'm going to take his legs out. Bring up a first down for the Wolves. So Fisher Smith's going to come get him a breather. You know, he's a tough kid. Heard he had an elbow dislocation at one of the recent scrimmages.
Oh,
so
wow.
you see that big arm brace he's got on right now. Looks like you got Brendan Pierce in there playing for him currently. Quarterback's going to keep that time, fake the handoff to Ransdigby, keep it himself. Gain of a couple. Could bring up it says a 2nd down and 10, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the case.
No, that looks about like a 2nd and 7.
Yep.
And they have the ball on the 16-yard line. I think we're up to
Interesting.
the
I think
30.
that's a 30.
Yeah.
So it's our first game. Maybe it's the scoreboard operator's first game also
Maybe,
this season.
maybe. First home game for
First home
Falls
game,
Valley.
yeah,
So,
right.
yeah, there you go.
Ball at the 30-yard line. So we're going to get in the wishbone formation this time. Handoff that time was going to be for, let's see who carried that.
That looks more like 5 than 6, but they've got it at third and 6.
7:44 to go here in the ball game. Pauls Valley 31, Davis 7.
They also have the ball on the 31, and I look at it, and I'm thinking
Pretty
that's
sure
a
that's not the
33.
31.
Yeah.
We've got a timeout there before the play came off by the Wolves. Not a good sign when our highlight is the confetti, the confetti
The
popper
confetti
going off.
cannon.
Yeah. And I'm glad it went off now because we have not had anything to be celebrating here for
Not
for
quite
a
some
half.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the deal. Last year, Pauls Valley did come to Davis. They beat us there to start the season, and I feel like the Wolves bounced back and had
Had a great season, you bet.
great season for the rest of the way. We knew coming into the season, this first 3 games were going to be tough. But here's the deal. You got to keep fighting. You got to fight all the way to the end of this one, regardless of the outcome. Then you got to get ready for next week. So,
Well, we said a success for the first 3 games is actually coming out of them kind of healthy. So that's what
Absolutely.
we still have to shoot for here. Again, playing three ranked teams, 2 divisions above us.
Wildcat.
We kind of know what's coming. Wildcat this time. Rawls is going to keep the ball. Going to pick up the first down, or real close if they don't mark it as a first. Yep, that should be a first down. I think we found something there with the yeah.
But yeah,
not as predominantly as we did
No,
in that Sulphur
no.
game for sure.
Sulphur
and-
got to see it a whole lot.
yeah. And man, Tyson Moss was really a workhorse that
He
game.
was. Saw Tyson here earlier today. Little heavy set this time. Little double tight end. Rawls is going to carry the ball. Again, going to get out in the open field. Nice run that time by Rawls. Going to be on the Pauls Valley side of the field at the 45-yard line here. Like to see us keep this momentum.
Yeah,
we need
absolutely.
to punch one in here, get some points. 6:34 to go in the ball game. Pauls Valley leading 31-7. Quarterback looks to throw. Boy, I don't know if we got confused on the route. We had 2 or 3 guys in the area, but it looked like maybe somebody might have ran the wrong route there.
Yeah.
That's an incomplete pass. It's going to bring up a second down and 10. Ball at the 46-yard line. So last 2 or 3 times we tried to throw the lost. So I don't know if maybe there's some, if we've got some maybe some different kids or running maybe some different formations. But so Wildcat look again this time, and again they're now ready for that one. They shifted directly into it. They shifted to the power side. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 9. It's about 5.5 minutes to go in this ball game. So it's going to bring up a 4th down after that short down, and I'm assuming we're probably going to see it here. 4th and 7. Again, about 5 minutes left in the ball game. Pauls Valley leading 31-7. Well, I think I stand corrected. We're going to punt it here.
Yep.
Again, I don't know what we get from a punt here.
I think we're just running clock.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. We're trying to get out of here healthy, or as healthy as we can. Tell you what, I think he might could have tucked that and ran for a first down. Again, maybe not, but so 4:42. Wolves will turn the ball back over to Pauls Valley. Again, I would expect us to see some different kids for Pauls Valley now at this point, but and it looks like we are. Looks like different group out there. Just going to see if I could get the final in that Sulphur game. So Sulphur beats Washington 24-21 in overtime. So that's a pretty good win. Again, I think we all knew Sulphur was going to be they're going to be a team that could challenge for 3A, and it appears like they can. Washington, 2-time defending state champions in 2A, number 1 in 2A again this year. I know they
could probably go handle their own in 3A.
I think you're probably right.
So good win for Sulphur.
So 5 yards for Pauls Valley on the first down play there. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5. A lot of different kids getting some playing time tonight, so you got a good group in there.
And also number 44, Wyatt Bratt, driven out of bounds.
So one thing I do think that I've seen tonight, that I've seen us committed to playing a lot of different kids and kind of building our depth up.
Yep.
And I think we've been successful at that today. You know, it's one of those things, we've played a lot of kids in a lot of different positions.
If you can help us out, just pick up your trash as you leave. There are some bins down in front of the front gate. You could just pick up and help us out, pick up your trash. Thank you.
I was going to say, that's got to be a flag right there. He stood up, kind of looked around, and then squatted back down like, I don't think anybody saw that. He kind of groundhogged it.
Honestly, I'm surprised Smiley saw it.
Why I didn't think
I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it.
I didn't think they were going to call that for a few minutes, but I was like, yeah, they got to call that one. That was too obvious.
That's hilarious. Oh, we love Smiley.
So Pauls Valley still running the ball, which is what they need to do here. Just let that clock roll. 3 minutes 45 to go in the ball game. So that's going to bring up a 4th down. So I think they're going to have to punt the ball back here. So we're going to get another shot at it here offensively. So do we? What do you guys think? Do we try some different guys offensively in this series?
I wouldn't be shocked to see some other guys getting some touches offensively. Don't do anything fancy or anything.
Or do you want to just keep trying to refine your offense?
No.
I think at this point, 31-7, 3 minutes to go, you're probably just going to try to get out of here healthy, like you guys said, and get some other guys some reps.
So here's the punt. Pretty good punt. It's going to hit, take a nice Pauls Valley roll, go out of bounds. It's going to go out at about the 40, 45. Hey, that's the Pauls Valley 50. It's the 45, eh?
You are correct, sir.
You know, I do have to be honest with you guys. I did look at the scoreboard just to see if they did mark it at the 45. I sure was hoping it was going to be marked at the 50, but it wasn't. They've got it at the 46, so I was a little disappointed. So it looks like for the most part you still have your first team O out there. I mean, you got some of
your
your skill kids look like they're different. Most of your front five are the same.
Rogers is still out there. He went out and took the back spot.
Yep.
But a lot of the other positions are still your same guys.
So 24, that's Levi Laxton, isn't that who we're dealing with there?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so Levi Laxton went in motion there, if I'm not mistaken. So
I believe that's going to be a false start. Oh, no. They're going to call offsides.
Yep. I'll take it.
Yeah.
1st and 5.
Again, got a couple other new kids in there. Luke Johnson coming to the sideline now. It looks like Dallas Gonzalez is going to get some snaps at center. Laxton's going to go into motion here to the near side of the field. And again, we got, I don't know if we jumped or if they jumped, but nope, that time it was on us.
Yeah.
We're taking turns, having penalties now.
Offsides against the Panthers.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, there we go.
We're back to 1st and 10, though.
Hey, I like it.
Man, I really thought that was on us jumping, but.
Hey, the good news is, look where they got the ball spotted. Oh, nope, they changed it. You were too late. It was the 49-yard line for a second. It's now the 44. I was hoping. Ooh, nice run that time. Good run that time. He's still on his feet. See if he can get in the end zone. I think that was Creed Rogers, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful run that time by Rogers. Going to get down to about the 2 or 3 yard line.
No, Smiley is going to mark him out all the way back up at like the 7-yard line.
Wow. Yes. Okay, so guys, I got to be honest with you. After a long run like that, I always have to give that kid the ball and try and get him in the end zone. He's earned his way all the way down there.
Dax Owens did come out.
Yeah.
Braxton Thompson went in to take some snaps at the quarterback position.
So Thompson's going to hand off.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Rogers is going to get it.
In.
There we go. He's going to get in the end zone. So, hey, you if your workhorse gets you down there, you give him the ball. He's going to get the touchdown. So Rogers, the freshman there with his first touchdown, gets the Wolves on the board for a second time.
Another confetti cannon.
Confetti cannon. Yeah. There we go. I don't think that's biodegradable either, but it's okay. We're not sweeping it up.
All right, they got to clean it up. That's all right.
They probably got a blower.
Yeah. Sad part is we're having too much fun here in a 31-13 game.
Yeah.
So here we go. Poland's extra point attempt. Kick is up.
It's good.
It is good. That beautiful deep snap.
Wow, confetti cannon.
It went off the third time. They better have a blower. I think that's 3 times now. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that does not look biodegradable. Okay, so it's now 31-14, 2:34 to go in the ball game.
Onside kick.
Flying in the air, coming down on the field.
I don't know if they're real thrilled about that.
Yeah, no, I just saw the stare of death back at the cheerleaders a second ago.
That may be a sore subject.
Which it's already been a frustrating game. That's the last thing you need to do is pour a little salt on it at the end there. I think I might have saved those for the next game. Or the next opportunity to use them, right?
Yeah.
So Wolves are going to have to regroup. They're going to have to do it quick because they got a team that is number 3 in 3A, and they may be moving up.
Yeah.
So again, don't know what the rest of 3A has done, but that's going to be a real impressive win for Sulphur. So Wolves to kick off here again. 2 minutes in the ball game here. Wolves trailing 31-14.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
I don't know why. Again, I think we're taking too long for this late in the game to get the two teams out on the field.
We had one out there waiting. I'm not sure what the delay is on the other side right now. And they're still not moving towards it, so.
But I like this Pauls Valley team. I think they got some good players out there.
They do.
I think they'll really they're going to win some games, challenge some in 3A.
Well, so they just correct me if I'm wrong. They still had timeouts left. They've moved their timeouts all the way to 0.
I don't know, unless maybe they called timeout. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know why we would call timeout with 2:34 in the ball game, unless maybe just trying to get some different kids out there possibly.
They're anticipating the onside.
We're going to kick onside, but maybe we will.
We're not.
I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. But hey, we got to try it sometime, right?
Yeah. Practice makes perfect, right?
That's exactly right. Might come in handy some point. Little Sweet Caroline going on the opposite sideline there.
Yeah. I almost started singing along.
Please do. I think everybody would enjoy that at this point.
You know what? I'm going to spare everybody's eardrums. Oh.
Deep onside kick here is going to be. Oh, it's fielded. They just fumbled it. We got that back. There we go.
Yeah, we did. I told you we was going to onside kick it.
We did. I don't think that was intended to be an onside kick, but
sure
it did
it
work.
was, Brad. Come on.
Wolves are going to get the ball back again. Got a new group coming out for the Wolves too, so we're gonna
I'm
see
like
what we
an
do.
oracle over here.
I like it.
I did not see who had it.
Well, I figured he might stand out if it was him.
Yeah. Well, he stands out, but he's not outstanding.
Yeah, there you go. Oh man, shots fired at your own son.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got some work to do.
I think we all do. It's okay. So Braxton Thompson back in at quarterback here. Nope, I think we jumped, but we're going to pick up a few yards on that carry. Rogers again with the carry. Hey, Rogers had a good little fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Had that one, big run.
Yeah.
I really thought he was in the end zone when he did, but they marked him out of bounds. But big kid, really fast for his size. So I expect to see him play quite a bit as the season progresses.
Sure. He's got good, like I said, around 6
Max
foot.
Hammer.
You know.
That's going to be Max Hammer, I believe.
I thought Hammer was 7. Let's see.
Hammer is 2.
2. Okay, that's
24.
That's
that was
Levi
Laxton.
Laxton, yep.
Yep.
Another first down there. I'd like to see us put another one in the end zone here.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad thing.
So 1:34 to go, and I know we're not in a hurry here. Again, but I'd like the second group here, or this group that's out right now, to get some opportunities here. So Rogers going to keep. Still got his feet. Good job.